While world leaders exchange phone calls, Iranian ballistic missiles are already flying toward a base housing German soldiers. And this isn't rumor. This is officially confirmed by Der Spiegel. Meanwhile, Iran's state agency Tasnim spreads an even more stunning claim. The prime minister of a warring country has been killed or severely wounded. No evidence, but the question is out there, hanging like shrapnel after an explosion. In 15 minutes, you'll grasp the 3 key processes shaping the world's fate right now. What's unfolding in Iran, how Trump's call with Putin ended in missile strikes on Ukrainian cities, and why one man's flight from Russia might matter more than any military operation. Friends, share your thoughts in the comments and hit like. Your engagement really matters to us. Thanks. Let's continue. Iran war. End near or 20 times stronger strike? This question kicked off the morning worldwide on March 10th. US President Donald Trump, during a press conference, suggested the war with Iran could wrap up in the coming days. CNN quotes him directly. Iran's leadership is effectively disoriented. 2 levels of command have vanished. Trump didn't specify if this means eliminations, disarray, or something larger. And that ambiguity speaks louder than any official phrasing. Tehran fired back no less harshly. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, via BBC, issued a firm stance. The Islamic regime will decide when the war ends. No one else. Trump's words about an imminent end were taken in Tehran as a sign of weakness. Then came what military analysts call a demonstration of levers. A CNN source in Tehran revealed something that would choke any economist. The IRGC is de facto preparing to impose a security fee on oil tankers and commercial ships from US allied nations in the Persian Gulf. Call it what it is: maritime extortion. Middle East analyst Mikhail Kornev says, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps knows perfectly well that the oil lever is all they have left. The nuclear program is frozen by talks, their military capacity partially shattered. But the Strait of Hormuz is the throat of global energy. Close it or make it expensive, and you hit everyone at once. That's exactly what they're testing now. An IRGC representative, in an interview with The Guardian, added a condition for ships to pass freely and safely. Countries just need to sever diplomatic ties with both Israel and the United States. This isn't extortion anymore. It's a geopolitical ultimatum. Trump's response was swift. First, a press conference on peace. Then, a social media post in a totally different tone. The US president wrote outright, if Iran blocks oil flow through the Strait of Hormuz, the strike on it will be 20 times stronger than before. Death, fire and fury will rain down on it, Trump added, hoping and praying it doesn't come to that. But prayers didn't stop there. Ayatollah elimination, Washington eyes scenario. The Wall Street Journal, citing current and former US officials, reports. Washington is considering eliminating the new Ayatollah, Mujtaba Khamenei. Sources say Trump told aides he'd back the operation if Khamenei refuses to roll back Iran's nuclear program. Israel could carry it out, having already taken out his father. Regional security expert Andrei Filatov comments sharply. This isn't just a leak, it's a signal. When such details appear in the Wall Street Journal from sitting officials, it means the decision is either made or in final coordination. Eliminating Mojtaba Khamenei would decapitate the regime like no sanction ever could. The only question is when, and what follows. Scale it up. Ayatollah Mujtaba Khamenei isn't just a cleric. Reports indicate he's overseeing the nuclear program and is the top successor pick. His elimination would be a strategic, not tactical blow to Iran's power structure. Trump-Putin call. Good talk. then overnight missiles. After nearly 3 months of silence, Trump and Putin talked for about an hour. Trump called it good, but with a caveat. He told the Russian leader he could be even more helpful by ending the Ukraine-Russia war. Putin replied in his style, with actions. That same night, Russian drones hit Ukraine. In Dnipro, 7 high-rises and a bank branch damaged, fire broke out. At least 10 injured, including a 12-year-old boy. Kharkiv next, 6 wounded, including a 10-year-old girl. 5 high-rises and cars hit. Mayor Ihor Terekov said the Russian drone was packed with shrapnel. Consequences could have been far worse. Sumy region. TV tower and energy sites damaged. Ukraine's Air Force. Russia launched 137 drones overnight, hits confirmed in 10 locations. Analyst Mikhail Korniev states, Putin does this deliberately. Every diplomatic contact with the West, followed by a strike. Not coincidence, but a message. He tells the world, talks are a tool for me, not a goal. While the West discusses peace, my missiles work. Underestimate that at your peril. During the call, Putin, per aide Yuri Ushakov, convinced Trump his forces are advancing successfully, pushing Kyiv to talks. But Ukraine's leadership has different numbers, very different. Ukraine counteroffensive, nearly whole region reclaimed. Ukraine's General Staff Chief of Main Operations Alexander Kamarenko, in an RBC Ukraine interview, revealed stunning details. Over 400 square kilometers reclaimed. Nearly all of Dnipropetrovsk region liberated. Just 3 small settlements to finish, 2 more to clear. Key point. Enemy switched to small groups lately, but per Kamarenko, that's costing them dearly. Up to 90% of manpower lost to drone strikes before engaging Ukrainian forces. Analyst Andrei Filatov analyzes. This flips the ground balance. 90% manpower gone pre-contact. That's not war, it's slaughter. Drones rewrote the rules. Putin's success claims against these numbers either lies or an info-op aimed at Trump. Strike on German troops. Iran hits NATO base in Jordan. Iran struck a base with German troops in the Middle East. Der Spiegel. Ballistic missiles hit Bundeswehr field camp at Al-Azraq Air Base in Jordan. German sector targeted alongside US Air Force units. Barracks damaged. No casualties. Troops sheltered. Unclear if direct hits or intercept debris. Damage assessment and internal probe underway. Filatov warns. Hitting a NATO country's base is a red line Iran just crossed. Direct or debris doesn't matter. German soldiers under fire. If Berlin demands NATO response, one story. If silent, another. And Tehran draws conclusions none of us like. Netanyahu killed or wounded. Iranian propaganda and clues. Iran's Tasnim agency dropped a bombshell. Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu may have been killed or wounded in an Iranian strike. No hard proof, but 3 indirect signs. 1. Unusual silence on Netanyahu's socials. 3 days, no personal posts or videos, despite 3 daily before. 2. Sudden cancellation of Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff's Israel visit. 3. Oddity in Elysee Palace message. Macron-Netanyahu call text published but no date. Pro-Kremlin channels amplify this Iranian spin. Korniev cautions. Classic psyop, no proof. Goal, sow doubt, not confirm. If mainstream starts asking, is Netanyahu alive? Iran wins the info war. Pro-Kremlin telegram pickup screams coordination. Putin's regime architect flees Russia? Russian socials buzz with explosive info. Ex-presidential aide and Kremlin Grey Cardinal Vladislav Surkov fled Russia hastily. Scout's diary. Telegram. Intel on materials for a criminal case prompted the evacuation. Opposition figure Andrei Pivarov. Sources not super reliable yet, but if true, way bigger than Chubais. He'd push Western Intel to grab or flip him. Context. Surkov architected Putin's managed democracy, crushed dissent, shaped 2014 Ukraine war start. Filatov sharply. Surkov isn't just a suit. He's the system's brain. If he fled, cracks in the Kremlin foundation are known only to insiders. Western agencies operate 24/7 now. Orbán shifts rhetoric. Ukraine as buffer. Viktor Orbán talks Ukraine again, but with a twist. Putin's best Euro friend suddenly doesn't want Hungary bordering Russia, so he's for strengthening Ukraine. We want not weakening, but strengthening Ukraine. So there's always something, call it Ukraine, between Russia and Hungary. But no EU membership. Korniev ironizes. Orbán unchanged. Ukraine as shield, yes. Family member, no. Putin won't like. Even Hungary rejects Russian claims on Ukrainian land. Trump statue in Venezuela. Gold and big deal. U.S. Interior Secretary Douglas Burgum. Venezuelans may erect a Trump statue post-relations restore. Fresh from Caracas, he inked first licenses for critical minerals. Gold shipment of $100 million already en route. Reserves up to $500 billion. Omitted. White House leak pre-visit on arresting acting President Delcy Rodriguez. Maduro successor got the hint. Impressed the guest. Streets? Daily protests by ex-dictator fans, now joined by Ayatollah supporters. Bergam skipped that. 3 scenarios, from bad to catastrophic. Analyst Andrei Filatov outlines 3 paths, non-optimistic. Scenario 1. Controlled escalation. Iran gets US signals via back channels. Nuclear talks resume. NATO base strikes halt. Strait stays open, with hidden concessions. White House wants this, voices it publicly. Least likely, too many in Iran want confrontation. Scenario 2. Hotspot expands. Iran imposes Gulf security fee. Middle states cut Israel ties. US precision strikes on Iranian infra. Germany demands NATO answer post Al-Azraq. Stocks crash. Oil tops $120 per barrel. Regional becomes global. Scenario 3. Unthinkable. Israel takes out Mujtaba Khamenei. Iran seals Hormuz. Multi-target strikes. Trump delivers 20-fold retaliation. Putin exploits for Ukraine push. Surkov testifies to West. Global energy collapses. Filatov concludes coldly. World on 3 burning fuses. Iran, Ukraine, Kremlin rot inside. One hits powder keg, rest follows. No time buffer, just choice, understand or pretend. Final word. Silence is answer too. March 10th recap. Iran hit NATO base. World pretends not to notice much. Tasnim claims Netanyahu death/wound. Sans proof, but 3 clues viral. Trump morning peace talk. Evening death, fire, fury. Putin post-Trump call. 137 drones on Ukraine. Orbán wants Ukraine buffer only. Kremlin brain. Surkov reportedly out. Mikhail Korniev seals it. Silence from the loudest is prep, not quiet. Each event alone, news. Together, map of weeks ahead. Readers of such maps already move. Question. Do you grasp it or learn from fallout reports? Stay with us. Next may top this. Subscribe to not miss. We inform those who want to understand the world, not just watch.